welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle, and in case you're new here, today is the day that I share my grocery haul and my meal prep. And I only have a few things for my grocery haul, and I don't believe I actually have a regular grocery haul like I normally do because it froze. And so there wasn't a whole lot in my garden, but I have a few things that I'm going to show you that I actually picked up. I was just warning you, I don't have a huge grocery haul. I've been working on the apples because we did juice today, and I've been working on the grapes and many other things like that, and so I didn't have a grocery haul because it's been so cold. I just didn't get a really big one, and I haven't had time. Even if I did, I wouldn't have time to take care of it. So I'm going to show you the few things that I actually got out of my garden today, and then I think did I buy it? Yes, I got milk from Aldi, but I don't think you need to see that. But I will go get you my grocery haul, and I'll show you what I got from the garden today. Alright, this is one thing I got out of my garden. I brought home a fennel, and it's huge. I have to figure out how to dry it and take care of it. And then I bought a sweet potato so I can get my sweet potatoes in this week. And this is an apple. I actually don't know who picked it, but I found it today while we were doing juice, and I kept it because it's like the biggest apple I've ever seen. Well, for this year. Normally our apples are a little bit bigger, but this year they were kind of small. And then I brought home some pears. These were pears. We were picking apples up off the floor, and these pears were on the floor, and they're not ripe yet, and they look pretty good. And then I have a couple more things. I have these yellow cherry tomatoes. Funny thing about these is that the plant actually froze, but the tomatoes seem to be okay. So I was like, well, I'll just pick them. All right, and here's some more pears, and then this is the apple. I picked this one. This is like my favorite apple. It's so good, and it looks good except for that spot. So I'm like, bummer. Guess I won't have to eat that one. But I think I also have one more thing to show you that I got out of my garden. And that is peppers. They're not real big. None of my peppers this year were real big, but I ended up with 3. So that's what I'm going to use this week in my meal prep. Alright, now here's my meal plan. And again, some of it is like a repeat from last time because I do the same things. Like on Sundays, sourdough cinnamon rolls, leftovers, sourdough pizza for supper. And then Monday is tomato avocado wrap. And then I will have some kind of a kefir smoothie with it. I didn't write it down because whatever fruit happens to be available, I'll use. Eggplant Sammy's. I have probably 4 or 5 eggplant I need to use up. Lemon butter chicken. I didn't make that last week, so back on the menu it goes. And this is apple oat cakes. I'm not exactly sure how it got erased. Pumpkin rolls for lunch on Tuesday. And then I'm going to have eggplant Sammy's, and I put the brown brain and body eggplant dip to make it again for this week. I made it a couple of weeks ago, and I have a few extra eggplants, so I'm like trying to use them up. And then tacos for supper because it's Taco Tuesday. And then breakfast on Wednesday is fried eggs with green beans and sausage. And I do have some green beans left that I haven't used up yet from the last time I picked green beans. I didn't pick any. Actually, I had a friend pick green beans out of the garden because I just don't want to pick any more right now. I still have some to take care of. Mexican or Cajun cottage salad. Italian chicken bake for supper. And then pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Hopefully I get to make that this week. Thursday is leftovers for lunch, or for breakfast. Lunch is slow cooker gumbo. I found the recipe when I was actually going to do it for Saturday, and then I forgot. And then we'll have leftovers of this soup for supper. And then the dessert, or the snack thing, is acorn squash with nuts and fruit. I remember making this last year, and it was so good, and I went back and looked at actually, it wasn't last year, it was a couple years ago. I went and looked at some old menus. I'm like, oh, I remember that. And I have 3 squash that are from my garden, so I need to eat them up. Friday is pumpkin waffles, and then I'm going to have a smoothie with it, like these 2 days, I'll probably have a smoothie too. Just, I don't really need to get some kefir going. Lunch is leftovers. Reuben in a bowl for supper. I was given some, what do you call that? With, I've never actually made Reuben with it, but it's the hash, corned beef hash. And so we're going to have that with, maybe we'll have that with that. And then Saturday is leftovers, and then supper on Saturday is the jalapeno burgers like we usually do. And then the drinks for the week are the Autumn Spice Trimmy, still trying to get that in. The apple or the pumpkin pie sip, that's so good. The ginger ale GGMS, and the earth milk. So there you go. That's the menu for this next week. Thanks for tagging along, and I'll see you next time. Bye!